Hi everybody, thank you for coming to Gamble with Jimmy and checking out today's video. Appreciate you guys out there. Some of you guys really like the new strategy that I showed yesterday called Outer Space. I absolutely love it. I think it's just really good. So I want to go ahead and practice that more. I want to get into some data with that system. So I want to keep pounding out this system for a while and playing this particular strategy because I really want to analyze my numbers at home versus my numbers at the casino. Okay, now what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna play this like 20 times, and we're gonna analyze every single one of our wins and get a good feel for this system. Okay, and then when I go to the casino, I'm gonna play it there 20 times, and I'm gonna basically play it the exact same way. Now, if I go to the casino, guys, so for example, here's what I want to do. I want to prove the difference between home play and casino play. The only difference between home play and casino play is their dice. That's the only difference between the two. They use a different type of dice that's made in a different way, whether they want to admit it or not. It's not, I feel that it's 7% advantage for the casino. They could say whatever they want to say, but I'm going to back it up by the data, okay? So I'm going to explain this to you. If I can win 20 times in a row, this is all live, and I can play this strategy 20 times in a row and average between $1,000 and $2,000 per session, and I go to the casino and I only win 50%, that's a serious problem. If I play a different strategy and I film 20 times in a row and I win 20 times in a row again and again, and I go to the casino and I win 50%, there's a serious problem there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and this will be the second time playing outer space. So we're going to play outer space. Now, I'm not going to explain it today like I'm teaching you or anything like that. That was yesterday's video. I'm just going to play it. If you guys want to watch it and see how I end up doing, and you really just enjoy the game, then fine, watch it. But this is really for me. I'm just sharing what I'm doing, okay? Here we go. Okay, there's a 7 on the come out. 6 will be the point. Okay, so that's, we had 2 rolls, so 4, I'm only going to play the 4, the 10, the 2, the 3, the 11, and 12. So I'm going to eliminate any of those numbers that hit within 12 times. Okay, so there's another early 7. Okay, so I have 3 rolls. Okay, there's a 9, that's 4 rolls. 6, that's 5 rolls. 8, that's 6 rolls. Okay, there's a 12. 12 is eliminated. I have 1 more roll. And it's a 7. Okay, so whatever the come out is, we're going to go ahead and start. Okay, it's an 8. So the point is an 8. Okay, so I don't have to count no more. Okay, I have $30,000 here. That's what I have. So I'm going to be on level 1, and I'm going to go just like this, but I don't do the 12. Okay, I'm not doing the 12 because the 12 hit. Okay, we're on level 1. Okay, there's an 8, which is the point. Okay, now I do not work come outs. Okay, there's a 6. Okay, and there's a 7. So level 1 is going to lose to the casino, which is no big deal. That's just part of the game. Okay, the point will be an 8. Okay, now there's no waiting. That's what's cool about it. When you do your 8 rolls, you're only doing that. And then you don't have to do it no more. You can keep track of which ones hasn't been 8 times. So we're going to go 50, 50, 50. Okay, now we're going to go 50 on the 4 and 50 on the 10. There is nothing else that we're doing. We're not going to do the 12 yet. Okay, so we do have the 4 and the 10. So we got a lot of ways to win. Okay, there's a 6. Okay, there's a 12. Unfortunately, we didn't have the 12. Okay, here we go. 6 again. 11. We do have an 11. Okay, we have 50 on it. Okay, that's going to pay us $150. Okay, so what that's going to do is reduce us back to level 1. Another 11. $75. Okay, we rack that money. Okay, there's an 8. Okay, so we're going to be off on the come out. Okay, wow, that's the third 12, guys. That's the point is a 12. 7. All right, so the casino's going to get us there. All right, so since we want a profit, I'm going to stay at level 1. Okay, there's a 3 on the come out. Okay. Okay, point is a 3. So I'm not going to do the 3 or the 12. Okay. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to go to level, I'm going to be on level 1 because I won money. I don't need to go up a level if I won money. Okay, here we go. 7 on the first shot. Okay, that's $100 lost. And that's going to force me to go to level 2. Okay, there goes my 10. So my 10 is gone. So I'm going to go level 2. Level 2. And level 2. That's it. Those are my bets. Okay, there's a 3. I don't have the 3. 8. 5. 4. Okay, that's $100. $100. I'm going to rack it and reduce this to level 1. There's a 9. 8. Snake eyes. There we go. Okay, I'm going to get 6 times that. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and leave everything the same, but I'm going to bring in my 3 now. Okay, there's an 8. So I just added a 3 for a quarter. There's a 10. Okay, that's the point. Okay, I'm going to be off. Hard 10 again. That was a hard 10. Okay, so we're working. Oh my God, I hit the 12 again. And you know what's so crazy? We were going to add the 12 in like 3 more rolls. So the 12 is really hot. That's 3 times that 12 is hit. Okay, there's a 9. So what you want to do is you want to add. I can't help it, guys. I just like to teach you guys. Anyway, you just add back in the numbers like we did with the 3 when they go distance for a while. You just start adding them in. And then you just, that's just the way you do it. Okay, there's a 7. Okay, so we're going to lose this money here. So go ahead, and there's a 4. Now you're going to stay on level 1 because you didn't lose money. You did not lose money. You pretty much broke even. Okay, so you're going to lose your 4 now. So you're going to go here, and we're not going to do the 12 yet. So those are our bets. Just that. Okay, there's the 4 again. Okay, we're not going to be doing the 4. We're off on the come out. An 11, so that sucked. That was a bad time for the 11. But no big deal, just keep going. You don't know if you'll hit it again. Okay, a 5. Now what we want here is a 2, a 10. We want anything. Anything we can get our hands on. There's a 10. Okay, that's $50, okay? So, in this scenario, you only won 50 and you have 100 invested. So you can't come off, you can't come down on anything. You can't press anything. You just chill out and hope you hit one more. Okay, there's an 8. a 9. So I'll give you a quick example. You only had a quarter on the 10, right? So that paid the least amount. So if you would have hit any of these, like if you would have hit the 3 or the 11, you would have got 75. So when you lose with the 7, you're only losing a quarter. If you hit with the 2 or the 12, you win money. Okay, there's a 5. Okay, pretty soon here we're going to be adding that 12 here in a little bit. Okay, so we're going to lose there. So that shooter, we lost $50. Okay, so we'll go to level 2. Okay, point is a 6. Okay, so we're going to go to level 2. So we're going to go, we hit our 10. So we're going to go 50, 50, 50, and now we're adding the 12. Okay, we're not doing the 4 or the 10 because they recently hit. Okay, there's a 7 on the first shot. So we got to go to level 3. Okay, hard 10. Okay, level 3. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's a 9. Oops, this one's stuck. Ooh, we hit the 12. Boy, is that 12 hot, right? Okay, now we got $75 on that. So we're going to get 75 times 6. Okay, so that's 246 right there. That's a big, big, big win. So watch what happens now, okay? Watch what happens. All the way to level 1. Just off of that big hit, all the way to level 1. Just like that. Okay? Just like that. Put you all the way back to level 1 right there. Okay, here we go. Okay, there's a 10. Okay, we're going to add our 4 now. Here we go. Oh, we're off, by the way. Okay, so unfortunately we hit the 3 when we were off. So the point is a 3. That happens a lot. But you have to take the good with the bad because a lot of times you get those 7 outs and you lose 125. If you keep working that 7, guy throws 3 7s in a row, you're screwed. Okay, there's an 8. 6. 6. 6 again. 3 6s in a row, and they were all 4-2. 4-2 again. You guys see that? Wow. 4 4-2s in a row. Man, that was crazy. 11. Okay, so we're going to get 75. Okay, we're just going to rack that. Okay, that pays for these 3. We're only in for 2. We hit 1 more, we're good. There's an 11. There it is. Pure profit on level 1. Pure profit. Okay, so what we're going to do, we'll go ahead and we're going to go ahead and take $100 from them, and we'll give them a quarter because we get 75 on that win. Okay, now we're in profit. So if I hit again, I'm going to press it. Okay, there's a 9. A hard 4. Okay, that's $50. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to press that $50 on the 3. I got 75 there now. Okay, and the 7 came. So unfortunately, we're going to lose that. But we only lost at level 1. You don't count this as really a loss. So we lost at level 1, and we made profit. So we stay at level 1. This system is crucial for you to pay attention to how I manage the game on the levels, okay? Okay, now we're going to bring in the 10. We got them all working now, guys. Here we go. Up, 7 on the first roll. We got to go to level 2. Three. Okay, we got to go 50. Now, on the 3, I'm just going to put a quarter. Everything else gets $50 except for the point that we just hit. Okay, there's an 11. Okay. Okay, we got 50 there. So we're going to get $150. which basically gives us all the money we lost on the last level. So we're going to immediately come down and take that money off the table immediately. Okay, here we go. Okay, there's a 6, 7. And when I had 1, I added the 3 again. So it's no big deal. Okay, we're going to lose that. Okay, we're going to go to level 2. Okay, that's an 8. Okay, we're ready for level 2. 6. 6. The 4-2 is hot, boy. I'd hop that thing. 3-2. 7. Gotta go to level 3. Now, what's interesting that I've experienced with this system is you're gonna go through, it's kind of like a stock, man. You go up and you go down and you go up and you stay even, you go up and then you go down and then you go down. You know, it goes all over the place. So the crucial thing when you play this is about, you know, so once you get that momentum going up and you're in profit, that's when you need to cash out, okay? All right, so we got to go to level 3 here. That's a 10. So we're not going to put the 10 out. We're going to go 75 on the 4 and then 75 on all of our other numbers. Okay, here we go. Okay, we hit an 8. That don't help us. Another 8. 7. Okay, we have to go to our biggest level, which is level 4, which is a $100 chip. Okay, there's a 10 again, so we're not going to be doing the 10. Okay, so we're at the $100 level. Okay, here we go. Ooh, we hit a 12. Wow, what a hit. Okay, so that's $600 because we got 100 on it, okay? So we have $500 invested. So we're immediately going to reduce that money. Immediately reduce that money. And we're going to go to level 2. And we need to get change. Okay, so I'm going to put that on the 4. Okay, now if we hit again, we're going to go to level 1. That's our goal. We want to get back to level 1. Okay, that means we're always at level 1 and level 2. That means we're winning. Okay, there's an 8. 7. That kind of sucks. That makes us go to level 3. We don't want to go up levels. We want to come down levels. So we're on level 3. Okay, you definitely need to get some change here. So I got to get 8 green. Okay, so we're going to go to level 3. Okay, I need some more. All right, so we're all set. Here we go. A 9. Okay. A 3. It's always nice when you get a hit before the 7. It just helps you out so much. Okay, so you're gonna get 3 times 75. Okay, there's your money. And then you're gonna pull down 1 level. Okay, here you go. 9. Another 9. 8. That's the point. Okay, so we're off. 6. 6 again. We're off. Oh my God, the hot 12 hit, guys, on the come out. Oh, that sucks so bad. 9. Okay, I'm going to add $50 to my 10. I hit the 3. That is fantastic, okay? So we're going to get $150. All right, so we get, $150. So we're going to rack that up. And now we go to level 1. Okay, and we got all the numbers. We got all the numbers working. Okay, we got to pull the 10. We got to make it only 25 on the 10. We hit the 11. Okay, this is $75. We're going to rack that as well. Okay, there's the 7. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to level 2. Now, I don't really need to. I just choose to. Okay, I'm going to go for it and bring it up a level. Okay, the 4-2 again. Okay, I'm going to go to level 2. Okay, I got everything. Here we go. Okay, we hit a 9. Oh, early 7. Gotta go level 3. Hard 10. Had a feeling that hard 10 was coming. Okay, we gotta go to level, what did I say, level 3? Yeah. Oh, we don't go on the 10. It just hit. So we're on everything else. Here we go. 6. That 4-2, boy. That 4-2 is just hitting. 9. Hard 6. Hard 8. Hard 6. Wow. 6. 8. Okay, I don't like situations like this. I do not like situations like this, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off. I'm going to be off, okay? When it's hard to hit a number, I just don't like those situations. There's a 9. I'm still off, guys. I'm off. 7. What did I tell you? What did I tell you, man? That's one of the things that I learned about craps is if you've got a lot of numbers and you keep missing, that is a horrible sign. Horrible sign. Turn your numbers off. If you've been missing and missing, now I'm not saying after 3 or 4 rolls, but if you get like 5, 6, 7 rolls and you still ain't hitting anything, man, just turn them off, regroup, wait for the next one. It doesn't mean that you're going to win. It's just a negative feeling. Okay, so there's another 7. Oh, there's a 3. There's a 3 now. So, but that's okay because we didn't lose any money. We hit several 7s. We didn't lose any money. Okay, here we go. Hard 10. 11. See what I'm saying? There we go, guys. There we go. So we're going to get 75, 75, and 75. That allows us to get down another level. That is so important to constantly being able to come down. Okay, there's another 11. Okay, that's $150 right there. We're just going to rack that money, and now we're coming down another level. And we are just like that, guys. We are back to level 1. That is what you want to do. Okay, there's an 8. Okay, now when I'm on level 1, I like to just throw another, I'm just going to throw a quarter on the 10. Okay, there's a 9. 6, hard 6. 6. 6. 3. There we go. $75, guys. Okay. Now the next one we're going to press. Okay, there's another 9. A lot of 9s. A lot of 6s and 9s. There's another 9. 6s and 9s would be the numbers to bet. There's a 6. Hard 4. That's $50. We're going to press the whole thing on the 3. We have 75 on the 3. A 3. We hit the 3. That's fantastic. Nope, that was a 2-1. Okay, so we're going to get 1, 2, 75 times 3. Okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take our $50 press that was on the 3, and we're going to press it on the 11. Okay, here we go. There's a 9. What I should do is bet the 6 and the 9 with that money. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to take it off of the 11, and we're going to put it on the 6 and the 9, and we're going to get change for a quarter, and we're going to do our cap on the 6. That's what we're going to do. Oh, it didn't matter. The 7 got us. So no big deal. We would have lost the same amount of money. Okay? All right. Awesome. And guess what? We get to stay on level 1 because we won profits there. Okay, here we go. Okay, now what we're going to try to do is get off the table. I'm telling you guys, that 4-2 and that 6-3 are on fire. Okay, so we're going to go just like this. Level 1. We got all the numbers cooking. Whoop, that's the third day in a row. And I still never got and fetched my dice yet. This roll don't count right here. I knew it was going to land on a 4-2. I just knew it. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to 4-2 again, guys. Wow. The 6 and the 9. What is going on? Hard 4. Okay, so it's always great when you get a hit. It's always great when you get a hit. So you're going to get $50. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come off of my 4. Okay, because this is why. I had too much money out there. I have all the numbers, and I only won 50. So if I remove my 4, now I paid for these 2, and I would lose 75 if I throw a 7 here. So I don't want to lose 125 after winning 50. I don't want to do that. So I need to start reducing some of them, and then when I win, I can put them back up and press them with winnings, okay? From the casino, not from my own money. Okay, we're off. Okay, the point is a 10. So because we hit the 10, we're going to remove our quarter off the 10. Now we've won 50 and we have 100 invested. So if we get one hit, we're now in profit. And there's an 11. So now we're in profits on the shooter. So what's great about being in profits on the shooter is you don't go past level 1. There is no going past it. So you're going to get 75, and now you are perfectly free rolling. And if you get another hit, you can start adding the 4, the 10, the 6, the 8, whatever you want. Okay, there's another 9, 6, 3, 9. Here comes a 4, 4, 2. No, it was a 4, 5. Another 9. 4, 2. 3, 2. A 4. Okay, we removed our 4, unfortunately, but that's okay. 7. All right. So we only lose 100, and we made more than 100. So we stay on level 1. There's another 7. That's why I don't like working come outs. Okay, hard 10. Okay, so we're going to stay on level 1. And we're only investing 100. Okay, just like that, on one roll, we're getting $75 of our $100 investment back. So these bets, we get to free roll them for only a quarter. It cost us a quarter, that's it. And there's a 7. So we lost a quarter, so it's really no big deal. So what does that mean? We stay at level 1. We only lost a quarter. So I'm not going to go up a level over a quarter. So I'm going to keep it safe and see if I can get another hit. And I hit the 10. I hit the 10 again. I hit a 5. I hit a 12. Okay, so check this out. We only lost a quarter last shooter, right? Well, we're going to get 6 times 25. All right, so we get all that money right there. Okay, so here's the quarter we lost on the last shooter. Okay, here's our 100 right there. So we're up $25 plus we are free rolling this. It cost us nothing for that. Anytime we get a hit, we can either keep that profit or invest it on 4s, 10s, 6s, 9s, whatever we want, or even bump these up. 12 on the first shot, guys. That's 6 more of them. Okay? So now we can rack all of this money up, and we're going to profit that. If we hit it again is when we're going to start pressing. Okay, and we hit the 7. No big deal. No big deal. We came out ahead. All right? And that is what I was just sharing with you guys before, that you're going to have moments in the game, you know, where you're not doing so good, and then you get it back a little bit, then you get even, and then you go up a little bit, but it's not enough for you to leave. Then it goes back down, and then, you know, you just balance it out, and all of a sudden, boom, you get these couple big hits of 12s or 2s or whatever, and now you know you're in profit, and you've got to be able to leave at that point. So those kind of things I can tell you about them, but I can't teach those to you. Only you can control being able to have the ability to do that. Okay, so let's see where we're at. I know we didn't bet any 500s, but I know we won. I think we won one 500, so we should have 8,500 here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 75. I must have got change for a $500 chip. Don't remember doing that. That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. All right, so we got 7,500 here, which is a little weird. I'll have to look at the video on that. Okay, so we've got, oh, I know what it is. I did not have 8,000. I took 500s out to get the green chips. That's what it was. I took 1,000 out. All right, so we did gain 500 here. We only had 7,000 here, okay? Now we have 75 there. All right, so we have, right here we have 20, 27.5, 20, 28, 29.5. This is 2,000 here in black. So that's 29.5, 500. Guys, there's your 30,000 right there. So all of this green is pure profit right there. Okay? So we have 100, 200, 3, 4, 5, $600. And we made that in about 30 minutes. So that would have taken at least probably about an hour, hour and a half at the casino. Unless you, there's certain times of the days that I can go to my local casino and I have the table all to myself. There's certain times of the days, every single day, that if you go at that specific time, on that specific day, you'll get the whole table to yourself. And I can just roll them out, and make my money and go within 30 minutes. So it wins again. It's now 2-0 since we've played it. Now, I will tell you today, we didn't play it as aggressive today. Yesterday, when we played it, we were much more aggressive. We kept going up and up and up. And when you go up and up and up, and then you hit the 2s or the 12s, it makes a huge difference. Now, we did get one $600 win today from the 12. We did have several 12s hit and things like that. You're always going to have that happen to you, you know. I guess there could go a day or a session where you don't hit the 3 or the 2s and the 12s, I guess. But I haven't seen that happen yet. I haven't seen that. I told you guys that the reason why that I came up with this system was from playing the regular craps and participating in the ATS, which is the all tall small, the bonus system that they have. I noticed that when I started participating with that, it made me realize how many times the 2s, 3s, 11s, and 12s were hitting every time a shooter was rolling. And I started saying, well, gosh, we can't use those bets on the regular craps table. They're just one-time bets. And so with crapless, what I'm loving about the crapless, I really don't care about the defense. I don't really need to worry about the defense. My defense is my bankroll. So what I'm relying on is just the statistics of math, the way that I'm, playing. So when you keep, laddering these up and laddering these up and laddering these up, eventually you're going to hit those 2s and 12s that get you back into the game. And then if you keep going up and down like we're doing it, we're managing our money in a way that allows us to win. So what happens, a lot of you guys out there that watch me or, voice your opinion, Like I had one guy today say that the casino cheats and that you'll never, ever, ever win. Well, I told him, I said, I don't know about all that. You know what I mean? Like, that's not the case. You know, to be honest with you, that's not true. So the truth is most of the people that don't have success is the way that they're playing, and they just either don't realize it or they won't admit it. And they don't manage their money the correct way. Maybe they don't get up and leave with small profits. I really don't know. So all I can do is, you know, show data. So today is 2-0. So this system has won 2,500 on day one, and it's won 600 on day two. So this system's made $3,000 in 2 sessions so far. So I'm going to continue to do it. I'm going to do it about 20 times. And then I'm going to go and play it at the live casino about 20 times. And if like I said, if the numbers are completely, and I don't want to hear like, you know, it's not anything about, oh, well, you know, your luck was worse at the casino, or you know, you just were more luckier at your house, or no. If the data, no matter what system, if I test the system 20 times live on this table, 20 times live, and I play it the exact same way, there is no reason that the data would be different at the casino. And if it continues to happen over and over and over and over and over and over, I will label the casino as cheating. Period. I will label that they have something going on with their dice that is an unfair game. It's just a fact. So right now, I'm not going to say that. If I go and have success, and my data shows success here, and my data shows success there on this new strategy, you know, it would be a fair game, you know? So, you know, 20 games is plenty of games to get a good average of what to expect, okay? Now, it doesn't mean that you can't go there and lose $2,000 on the first time you play. That can happen here, you know? So let's just see what happens, okay? I'll keep you guys posted. If you guys want to watch me do this every day, fine. If you don't and you get bored of it, that's fine as well. I'm really doing this for data. I want to show consistency with this system. I do this for all the systems that I play. So if I'm going to the casino, I'm using systems that consistently win and have a proven fact that they win consistently. If I'm playing those at the casino and they're failing all the time, something's wrong. See you guys. Give me a like before you go, okay?